Hello and welcome to Shortfield. This really quick video. It's nothing much, but I just wanted to say it's been 2 years since I started this channel, and I set it up first of all with the thoughts of maybe doing something, but I didn't actually release my first video, do my first video until April of 21. So yeah, it's been 2 years since the channel started, and 20 months since I posted my first video, and I cannot believe the support I've got on here. It's been absolutely amazing. I've so enjoyed doing this. It's like it just brings a whole new dimension to flying. I've been flying like aircraft for a long time, as maybe some of you know. Not little planes like this one, slightly bigger ones, but it's been, since I've had this, I've gone on adventures that I've never thought I'd go on, to places I thought I'd never go. So it's been really, really enjoyable doing it, and it is totally my pleasure to be able to do these videos. I am one that's getting a bit of a reputation for maybe showing the not so good side of my flying, but I just feel like it's just so important to show that we all make mistakes, and in a little aeroplane, when you're on your own, these mistakes can be dangerous. So I try not to do it. It's not to try and get views or anything like that. I just like to show you when I feel like there's something that I can give back. It's not a lesson. I'm not teaching you how to fly. All I'm doing is just showing you that the mistakes that happen, and it doesn't matter how many hours you've got. You know, I'm lucky enough to have, you know, over 1,000, but it's not about how many hours you've got. It's about your whole attitude to flying, and in fact, the more hours you get, sometimes you just get a bit more complacent. So hope you enjoy the adventures. Don't want to go on too much. Just really wanted to say thank you for the support. Nearly 7,000 subscribers as of the date of this video, and I wanted to give something back to you. Now I'm not it's not much, honestly. It really isn't much, but I just wanted to give something back, and it's probably only going to be suitable for aircraft owners or people that rent planes regularly, or loan an aircraft, or just, I mean, maybe some of you just want to keep it as a keepsake. But I'm not going to do merch. This hat was actually a present from my daughter for Christmas. It's not a merch. I'm not selling any merch. I'm not doing any merch. But I do want to give you something. Now, one of the things with where we park the aircraft, we have a tug and a guy that moves the aeroplane, so it does have to get moved on certain occasions. So we do have to leave the brakes off. Now, the other day I actually forgot to leave the brakes off, and they did try and tow it, and that wasn't a good thing. Luckily I caught it in time. So what I've done is, and I've seen it on lots of other aeroplanes, and I have had it before on different aircraft that I've had, but I decided to get these cards made up, and it reminds me to leave the brakes off, because we do need to leave the brakes off here so that the guys can tow it around. And we do need to make sure that it's good anyway. If you're leaving an aircraft long term, you want to leave the brakes off, otherwise it just gets stuck on, especially if it's in a wet grassy field. But I mean, sometimes you park up and they need to cut the grass, so you leave your brakes off. But you want to warn people that the brakes are either off or on when you're not in attendance with the aircraft. So by having these little cards, one side, obviously, don't move it, and the other side, brakes are off and it's okay to move. There's also a little area that I've left for your contact details. You can fill those in if you want to, just in case someone needs to phone you about the aircraft. But it's on both sides, little area down there. And yeah, you just stick those in your window when you leave the aircraft. It gives you a reminder as well to either leave the brakes on or leave the brakes off. So yeah, so that's all it is, just a simple little card. It's professionally printed, laminated, should be okay in damp conditions. So what I did was I got 100 of these printed and professionally printed, and I want to give them away. So if you would like one of these, and I am talking the whole world, so it's not just the UK, the whole world. You can have one. I don't want anything for it, but I'd just like a little help towards the postage, because obviously posting them to Australia or the US is quite expensive. So all I ask is for £2.50. If you can do it in sterling, that's so much easier. £2.50. I'll put a PayPal account if you want to pay. Just send me £2.50. Means you definitely want one, and then I'll put it in a nice little envelope that's one that you can't bend, so it stays nice and flat. And I'll get that sent off to you. You'll have to give me a bit of time. I don't know how many people will want these. Maybe no one will want them, but if you want one, as I say, I'm happy to send it pretty much anywhere in the world. So £2.50 will cover me for just for the envelope. The envelope's a little bit expensive, but the envelope and the I'm not going to be that bothered about it, Brood, but £2.50 covers me all around, just to get it to you nice and safely. But as I say, don't want anything for them, and I will keep them in the aircraft. So if you do see me anywhere, or if you're a resident of North Weald and you want one of these for your own aircraft, if I've got any left, come over to me, and you're more than welcome to have one. I did put a little cheeky little compliments on there from Shortfield, but thank you very much. If you want one, just drop a line. Make sure, just really important, when you do send me, if you want to send me the £2.50, just send me that and your address, exactly your mailing address, so I could just copy and paste it onto a label and then just send it off to you, stick it in the post. As I say, don't know how long it's going to take me to do this, don't know how many people will be interested. If there's loads and loads of you interested, then maybe get another lot printed. But anyway, that was all it was. Main thing is to say thank you very much. Really appreciate your support, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you very much. Shortfield out.